Again with a black screen. Hey guys, how are you doing? Give me a second. There we go. Ah, much better. I'm still recovering, so bear with me. I hope you will enjoy, of course, and I hope you are doing fine on this wonderful Wednesday. You know, I want to go over some Whitemane news pretty much, you know, about Maelstrom and Shadow Song, and then, you know, leveling some professions. I have quite some level 60 now, you know, played a lot of Battlegrounds, and even as Filthy Rogue, yes, it's a lot of fun. You know, I'm pretty much decked out for level 60 at the moment. Of course, could be better with all heirloom gear, but I don't have that much gold, you know, and that I want change. So I would say let's level some skinning and leatherworking maybe. I think there's much better avenues you can go through pretty much, but I want to do some skinning and leatherworking. That's what I want to do pretty much. So that is the reason. It's all the reasoning, you know. There's no plan pretty much. Will work itself out. I'm certain of it. Of course, maybe it would be smarter at the moment to sell, to farm a lot of lion cloth, wool cloth, and stuff like that. And same with the light leather stuff to sell it just on the auction house, you know. But that wouldn't be leveling our professions, right? So I need to stay true to my title there. Or I want to at least, you know. You know, don't worry, I'm just getting warm and then we will go over the news. Should also give some more time to people to come in if they are interested, that is, pretty much. That was a nice crit there. I mean, low level mobs, but still. And I need far more bags. I have only 2 bags here. 6 slot bags, that's... Ugh. But yeah. How was your experience so far on Whitemane? I would love to hear that. Would be better, you know, to farm some cloth as a mage or something like this. Something with AoE. I'm just taking, you know, a little bit here and there because they are on my way here. But you can see, lots of... Oh! You know, that comes in handy. Another bag. There you go. Some herbs here, you know. That really helps, though. With just, you know, 2 bags, that was really awful. I mean, it's still awful, but not as awful, you know? Staying positive here. Let's have a look at the population here. You know, still pretty good. It's still early on. It's middle of the week. 2.5k. Pretty good, I would say. What do you think? You know? Yeah, I would say let's just stick to farming some leather, you know. And that auto loot comes in handy. I really like it. Or AoE loot. I don't know how you want to call that, pretty much. I think sometime I will try to level up my... or max out my Goblin Hunter already level 81, you know. So I can get a little bit more experience. That should come in handy. So much stuff. I need more bags. Let me check something really quick. Alright, all stable. I would give it like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I will go over the news, you know. Oh! Yeah, I should, you know. Let's empty our bags here and... no biggie. What happens if we fly into that thing? Oh, I see. Wait, I can't fly anymore. What the hell? Give me a second. Maybe it's something I need to report later on. Whee! Yeah, can't fly anymore. Looks sunny though. But yeah, if you encounter some bugs, there's also this tester Discord from Whitemane. You can put your bug reports there as well, if you didn't knew already, you know. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's mount up again. to fix that. There we go. Yeah, I would say let's just go over the news now. Let me switch the scene here. Oh, there you can see what I'm listening to here. Let me change that a little bit. Yeah, that's better, I think. Maybe like that. Yeah, that looks much cleaner. I like that. Alright, I would say let's go over the recent one for today, you know. I will read that for you, don't worry. Bastion of Twilight and Blackwing Descent open today at 8 PM real time. We have fixed a lot of things and we will conduct a server restart. Here's a list of most of them. Pretty much what they changed, you know. In general, fixed loot rolls on polearm rolling. I don't know what that even means. Were there some issues before when you were rolling on polearm weapons? Stability fixed various memory leaks. That's always good. I saw a screenshot. I think that was in Underhome, or I don't know, when you first enter the Maelstrom, pretty much. The first zone, pretty much, from Cataclysm. There is where these Trogs and the I think these golems are fighting, and they would spawn infinitely, you know. So that was obviously a problem, but that's fixed now. I don't know, maybe some other as well, but it's pretty funny. A quest, mental training quest has been fixed. Reprisal quest has been fixed. Shrine of Goldwyn phasing has been fixed. Twilight Highlands. Oh, completing some quests has been fixed. Ah, nice. There were some issues with Twilight Highlands. I'm glad to hear that. Also, you guys help there as well. Don't forget about it. You know, if you find bugs, quest bugs, and you report them, that really helps the project out, you know. Cloth and leather armor quest chain fixed. Interesting. I don't even know what they mean with that though. But I guess it's time, you know. Hamul Rune Totem phasing has been fixed. Marley's Final Flight also fixed. Stone Rock Reinforcement and Fungal Terror Dynamic Respawn has been disabled. Ah, maybe this was that then, maybe. I'm not sure. The final ritual quest has been fixed. Then we have some classes. Warlock, Hand of Gul'dan versus Metamorphosis. Interesting. Hunter, Master's Call has been fixed. Shaman, Feral Spirit now correctly benefits from Orc's command racial passive aura. Death Knight, Ghoul now correctly benefits from Orc's command racial passive aura. That's really nice. Same for the Shaman one, of course. Death Knight, Chill of Grave. Rune power generation has been fixed. Updated base damage of Ghoul Pet. Nice. There were some issues with the Ghoul Pet. That's really nice. Throne of the Tides. Lady Nashra is no longer immune to interrupt effects. That's good. That's really nice. Bastion of Twilight. Valiona and Feralion fixed safe spot during breath. Oh, there was a safe spot? Shogal reworked darkened creation summoning and adds not despawning properly after wipe. Oh, yeah, that could be an issue. But hey, that is really cool. You know, it's fixed. Reworked a conversion mechanic. Conversion target selector, interesting. Added missing sounds, fixed intro text. What I would now I want to know what was the intro text from Shogal. You know, it's just some random characters. That would be funny. Yeah, I'm not into big into raiding, you know, so I have most, you know, no idea pretty much, but that sounds good. It's fixed, you know. Faceless Guardian summons will now attack randomly instead of using threat table. Oh, interesting. That is a big issue. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Valiona and Feralion improvements to Deep Breath. And the Blackwing Descent? Nefarian fixed the landing animations. Chromatic prototypes now spawn properly. Animated Bone Warriors now spawn in correct numbers. And they also use their hurl bone now. Don't take that out of context, please. Fix Onyxia power gain from Electrocute. Shadow Flame Breath effect now correctly applies to skeletons. Ah, yeah, he rapes out his own skeletons with that, right? Omnotron defense system. Poison bombs have been reworked. Fixate aura is now cleared properly. Fixed Magmatron not updating orientation during flamethrower channeling. Damn. Fixed soaked in poison debuff removed on proc. Chimeron added boss boundaries. Oh, nice. There were no boundaries. Maluriak added boss boundaries. Interesting. These emotes sometimes, you know. I like that. That's really, really cool. And as you can see, when there's a crash happening, for example here, this was on the 27th of March, we are investigating the crashing issue and will get back to you as soon as possible. And then, you know, even with the follow-up, crash fix has been applied with this last update. We were waiting for the server to go down or manually restart to apply. Should be good now with the next restart. Would be cool, of course, if we would get a reason, but I mean, that is already pretty cool, you know, from letting us know. Or I'm always a big fan of that, you know. Letting people know what is happening, that you're working on that. I really, really like that. And then, yeah, we have this big one here that is really unfortunate. This is about Shadow Song. I am not sure if you know what Shadow Song is. Shadow Song is also part of Project Whitemane. Maelstrom is basically their progression Cataclysm realm. And Shadow Song was their Cataclysm classless realm, you know. Before it was Project Deos, but there was unfortunately a fallout, and then it was Shadow Song, you know, under their own wing pretty much. But yeah, Shadow Song is pretty much on hiatus, and that is really, really unfortunate. I really was looking forward to that server. I really like classes. So I like custom stuff in general, you know. I'm a huge sucker for that. But I would say I will read that for you as well. Hello everyone. I have some difficult news to announce. Last week, I discovered some suspicious activity on one of our... The music is really fitting. On our administrator's account, Cerebral. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed Cerebral is not there anymore, you know, in the list. You can't even see that. But he isn't there anymore in the development team, you know. He was testing resilience and created a character with 25,000 gold. Yeah, that is already interesting, you know? It set off a bunch of red flags for me. Why would a character testing resilience need gold? The day after the character was deleted, this prompted an investigation into his activity on all his accounts. What I found was extremely troubling. Over 200k gold, multiple 85 characters, tons of BOEs, all in the hands of gold sellers. Oh, yeah, that is really shit, you know. That is really shit. He immediately became hostile when asked about this. Another red flag, you know, if you ask someone about stuff he's involved in and he gets aggressive or defensive, you know what's up pretty much. No, of course, not every time, but I think you catch my drift there. We continued discussion of what he claimed was an infiltration campaign. Yeah, I mean, this infiltration campaign, I understand that, but you know, you would talk with your team about that pretty much. And why would a developer do this in the first place? That seems really odd to me. But you never know, of course. And that he needed to give them their things to gain their trust. I mean, makes sense to a degree, but then again, why would a developer do this, you know? Wouldn't you be busy developing the classless web? That should do someone else, you know, with another account pretty much. I didn't buy it for a second. Good. Good. Because this is bullshit. His accounts were all suspended and his permissions were revoked. We spent the next 2 days clearing out and wiping all of the damage he caused. We also discovered when he was confronted, he began mass unbanning accounts, furthering damage caused. Oh fuck, man. We were able to fully account for everything he did, thanks to our logs. We are sorry that our decisions impacted the project on this level. Administrators and developers are the most difficult people to bring on because the amount of trust and power required for the role. In this we failed you, and we will make sure it never happens again. Yeah, I mean, that is really nice of you, but you can't really promise us that this won't happen again, you know. You always need to have a certain amount of trust in people. That's just the unfortunate truth. I mean, you can maybe put on some more protection in place, but I'm not sure if this wouldn't get too restrictive then, you know. Unfortunately, Cerebral was the administrator. What? Rap god here. Was the administrator and the main developer for our classless realm Shadow Song. Until we find someone with the talents and passion for classless like he had, we have no choice but to put this realm on hiatus. We will actively be searching for a viable candidate. Before, you know, I told you with Project Deos, Cerebral was pretty much the main developer there. Project Deos was also funded by Project Whitemane. They also use the Whitemane core, pretty much, you know. I think that's the Atlantis Dragonfire core. But yeah, and Cerebral had also a fallout with Xek, you know, the project lead. You know, just makes me think. Just makes me think, you know, maybe, of course I don't know everything, but maybe talk with Xek again, you know, maybe something can be done. I'm not sure though. I'm sorry to have to announce such difficult news. As a project we care about transparency and honesty above all else, which is why I'm not giving a filtered or modified version of what occurred. I hope that you all will be able to trust the oversight and vigilance of our team when it comes to any nefarious actions. Thank you. I mean, I really appreciate that. I mean, it's bad, but I really appreciate it. Since, you know, they could have just didn't say anything, you know, but they did. That's really cool. Would of course be cool to see a little bit more stuff, maybe screenshots and something like this. Forster posted some stuff. I will show you that as well. But it is, in general, that is just really sad. What happened there? I'm not the only one. Other people were really looking forward to this realm. If you're interested, I have also some live streams. We'll put that then in the description later on. But you can also look through my channel or on the live stream section, you know. I streamed that before as well. And they were working on that, you know. Of course, they switched the focus on Maelstrom because, you know, it's the fresh realm here. But yeah, they were still working on that. Give me a second, I need to drink something. Yo, Cutdown, how are you doing? Cutdown says, bro, I've ate so much schnitzel I'm about to die. Hey, man. At least it was schnitzel, you know? That's pretty good. How's it going, man? Besides that? Yeah, that whole thing was really sad, but I wanted to talk about this because I admire this move. Because, let's be frank, we have so many projects that don't talk about, you know, this stuff which is going on behind closed doors. And, you know, this looks obviously bad, but they are open with us, you know. I'm all for transparency and openness, and I really, really like that, and I appreciate that. I would say let's have a look in the chat here from Shadowsong Classless, you know. You can get a role to see these, you know, reaction roles, and then you can see the you react there and then you can see these channels here down below. And as you can see, yeah. Hey Dennis, how are you doing, man? I'm well, thank you. Hope you are good too. Yeah, I'm still a little bit ill, but it's okay, man. It's okay. Pushing through, you know. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that people say these are just allegations pretty much, but you also have to think from the other side, they could have just brushed that under the rug, you know. They were also talking about if they maybe convert to Wrath of the Lich King, you know, 3.3.5, because they have better tools there. This was fairly unique with Cataclysm. Usually, if someone wants to go classless, they go with Wrath of the Lich King. Katan says, like a real Spartan. Yeah, a scuffed Spartan, but yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, let me pull the screenshots up. Give me a second here. But it's really sad, you know. Cerebral was in charge pretty much here. I asked Forster if he wasn't paid, you know. Give me a second. Any second. Yeah. I was, you know, I was not laughing at Forster there. I just find it ridiculous, the situation, you know. You can see here, He posted some screenshots. I will show you that. I just want to make sure. Alright. There will still be classes by Cerebral. It just won't be here under Whitemane. And Foster says to that, if you trust that, you are joking me. So silly. Amount of gold sold by Cerebral, 220,000 gold. Amount of accounts sold by Cerebral, 14. Account of BOE sold by Cerebral, countless. Jesus Christ. Amount of gold seller accounts banned by Cerebral, 0. Yeah, that is a Jesus Christ. You know, why has this to be always like that? I don't understand that. And Foster says, dude was literally generating 85 accounts, max level accounts, so they would bypass our spam filters. All created by Cerebral. I mean, maybe he meant literally 85 accounts. Could be. So he's... I'm not sure how to understand it. I think he literally means 85 accounts. So that means maybe the spam filter would get just swamped, you know, and couldn't keep up. Maybe. That's a lot. And then you see... of course, the IP is blurred out and the email is also not shown. But with gold, you know, with gold. Interesting. You can't make this up. All-class warrior. Name is money. No, never mind. Fuck. I would have loved that. Nah, this was just the money prompt, you know, if how much gold he had. Fuck. I thought the name was money. Oh man, I would have loved that. I would have loved it. Imagine that. Just create a character, call him money, and then sell him. Jesus Christ. But yeah, these are accounts, you know, I can't really say if they are from Cerebral or not. The question is, why would he lie about that, you know? Especially if if they are so open about that. I mean, he used a VPN, I think, as well, right? Even if you want to be a devil's advocate and say he was legitimately infiltrating, which you don't need to profit gold sellers to do, yeah, fair enough. He told absolutely no one about it. I mean, let's play devil's advocate. If you think someone in your team is up to no good and you want to infiltrate gold sellers, maybe this would make sense, but on the other hand, why even do that in the first place then? Especially, I don't understand why this, why the developer does that, you know? Imagine you're the developer and, you know, you are really busy with developing work and then you have spare time to infiltrate a gold selling ring. Yeah, I don't know. I don't buy that, yeah. So, I think so too here. Creating and deleting accounts using VPNs, etc. He was hiding it all. And it was by coincidence I noticed what he's doing. Damn. Yeah, I mean, that is a hard thing, you know, with the VPN. Then, of course, most likely all these redacted email addresses are also different. You know, you can have burner email accounts, so that is, you can't really do much there. But yeah, I would love to hear the reasoning why these are, you know, the accounts. I just would love to understand it a little bit more, because for me, it doesn't really show, that it was him. But I'm obviously not in the team, so I have no idea. I'm just, from an outsider perspective, pretty much. Queen Jesus Christ, I think she, or he, I don't know, talked with Cerebral after that. And you can see the conversation here. Yeah, let's just go over that. Yo, I'd like to apologize for getting mad at you yesterday. It seemed like at this point you would find any reason to get pissed back at me. And then you see another screenshot where Cerebral was talking to Gaga, and he says, "All good. This misremembering is already happening, lol. I'm gonna get some sleep. I was supposed to be in charge of the economy, but you literally are cutting my hands off. I don't know what else to say." And Emma or Gaga says, "And you will be in charge of that." It's always a little bit iffy. Where's the rest of the conversation? That is, I'm not sure about that. And then, in charge of the economy? What's that supposed to mean? That is really odd. And then Cerebral was saying, "This was a misunderstanding from the beginning. I contacted a gold seller and they were asking for a supplier. I wanted to see who the other suppliers were and how they were getting the massive amounts of gold they were getting." That sounds something White Kidney would say, sorry. "They are filling orders of hundreds of thousands anyway. I wanted to be a supplier and follow the trail to see where everything was going." Huh. Again. Why you? Why a developer, I think you have better things to do. Gaga told me your point of view on things and I completely understand. It does indeed look sus. But you gotta think, why would I wanna break the economy if I'm in charge? I mean, that is also a good point, but I mean, why are you in charge of the economy? That is so odd to me, this reasoning. There's some information missing, I think. I'm not sure. And Foster says you're not in charge of the economy. And the Cerebral says, "Sorry, but he pays the bills." Gaga, that is. "And he has told me to do it." Yeah, and Foster doesn't buy it. So the problem is, this is just a cutout, This is a cutout. My point is pretty much here. I really applaud them that they are open about this. But yeah, there are still some questions about that. And I would love if they would address that a little bit more, I know that is tiresome. And, the huge problem is, that's why I wanted to talk about this as well. This is not what I think. This is, I have my ears on the ground, I look and listen what people are saying and think, Doesn't mean that I... are on the same page with them or agree or something. I have my own opinions. But often what I see that Whitemane is being shit-talked, like really, really badly. And I would like to see some, maybe some public addressing of the stuff that went on before. There were some drama, of course. I did a Q&A with Forster and Sylar, and they talked about some of the stuff there as well, which I find really, really cool. But yeah, the reputation is damaged, and I really would like to see if they would maybe make Q&As or just coming together in voice chat, and then everyone could just join and listen, and they would go over some stuff. I would really like to see that. I'm a bit concerned here. That is pretty much my point there. And Forster goes over. This was after his access got removed and he got caught red-handed. Let's have a look here. I removed your access to production RAM. You can sell gold on Shadowsong, but not here. That's what. That's nice, honey, but I'm in charge of the economy, says Cerebral. And if I can't do it with my tools, I'll create the tools to do it. I'm gonna have a nice talk with Gaga about you. You're beginning to irritate me. Huh? Forster's one of the admins, that is a bit strange. That sounds really gaslighty to me, It's like, huh? I'm sorry that I'm laughing so much, but you can't make this shit up. It's like this guy gets paid pretty much, or would have been paid. I'm not sure. I will go over this later. And then he does that. I mean, you can say this makes no sense. Maybe he really wanted to infiltrate, but why him? Why not someone else who has more time? This was the main developer from the Shadowsong classless realm. It's like, would you have other things to do, I don't know, man. I don't buy it either, so that is my opinion on it. I don't buy that either. I don't like the tone as well, so it's like, yeah, buddy, of course. I mean, obviously, I would be still open to talk to Cerebral, of course, if he wants to get his side of the story out. No biggie. Same with Forster, I told him that as well. If he wants to talk about this stuff more, but I don't think that will happen, to be honest. Hey, Thunderfuck. Hey, how are you doing? Did he go undercover without telling anyone? He didn't say anything to anyone. He was caught red-handed and then got pissy about it, Hey, Oshoya. How are you doing, man? Sorry that I just noticed. Hey, Vincent. Drama time already on Whitemane. This is a little bit of old drama. This is about Shadowsong, They have Maelstrom. That is the normal progression Cataclysm realm, and they have Shadowsong. And Shadowsong was the classless Cataclysm realm. Fairly unique because, mostly you have Wrath of the Lich King clients, often if you go classless. That's at least what I've seen and heard, And I wanted to talk about this, because as you say already on drama time, pretty much, it's unfortunate, Hey, Neverbeen, how are you doing, man? I hope, that the Ramadan is not, killing you. We talked about that last time, Neverbeen. Hang in there, man. Yeah, that is really a shame. Pretty much, they are still figuring out what now happens with the classless realm, To be completely honest, with you, I don't think this is... Well, this is a big deal if you are waiting for the classes realm, but they are open with this. I will show you this later on again. It is what it is. It doesn't hinder me from playing there and being part of, of that. Neverbeen says thank you. I'm fine, bro. Thank you. Nice. I wanted to say the Moroccan thingy you sent me, but I've forgotten. I would need to check, but you see I'm screen recording here, so I don't want to expose anything private. And then Foster says, I see right through your butt. Yeah, that is... Sorry, I'm so sorry. This is so funny with his baby girl here. as profile picture, and then the sentence is just so funny to me. Cerebral says, yo, I'd like to apologize for getting mad at you yesterday. I think that was, the day before, maybe? Yeah, was the day before then. I mean, that's nice if you apologize, But it looks really bad for you, man, Cerebral. It's like, my god. What I have to gain from lying about this? Absolutely nothing. This is an embarrassment, yeah? And, I'm not doing this, to put them on blast. That is not my point that I'm making here. My point, I will show you this since you come in later. My point is this. They told us, they could have been quiet about this, but they told us. And, I mean, of course, it would be cool, for example, I don't understand these screenshots here. For me, I mean, of course, it's an account, but I personally can't see if it was cerebral or not. I mean, again, why would he lie about this? But yeah, I mean, I'm just asking questions here pretty much. Foster also says if he was at least actively banning gold sellers. Exactly, that was the next thing from the fuck. You asked if he was going undercover and said nothing. He literally banned zero gold sellers. Here you can see that he had around 220,000 gold, and he sold around 14 accounts, and he had countless BOE sold. And then 0 gold seller accounts banned. It's like, yeah, sure. I mean, you could make the argument maybe since he goes undercover, he doesn't want to blow his cover, but why would you do that on your main account? It's like, huh? And again, I don't understand why a developer that is developing for a realm would go undercover in the first place. It's like every other person is better there. It's like, dude, you have much bigger things to worry and work on, It's like, I don't buy that. That seems really odd to me. Thunderfuck says, was all this on Shadow Song or the Kataram? This was on Shadow Song. This was just on Shadow Song from what I understand. No, this was maybe both, to be honest. I think that was also on Maelstrom. That is a good question. I mean, Shadow Song is in development. What, there are people that would buy gold on a realm that is still in development in alpha state? So it would be on Maelstrom, pretty much, right? Give me a second. Spanakopita, I hope I pronounced it correctly. Hey, how are you doing? What's the drama here? GM selling gold? Cerebral, that was one of the developers, was one of the developers for Shadow Song, the classless realm, was selling gold and got caught red-handed, and Foster, the Whitemane team, then made a post about that, Thunderfuck says, I thought Shadow Song was like still in beta or alpha. Exactly, man. And that is, I think you are right. That is then, that happened then pretty much on Maelstrom, And that is really a shame. Here. Foster says, if he was at least actively banning gold sellers or making some real brokers with an infiltration, it would be a different story. Still not great, because an admin would directly be contributing to the people spamming chat with ads, but at least somewhat justifiable. Give me a second. There's nothing to justify the actions he made, other than he wanted to make some side change by abusing his position and thought he wouldn't get caught. Yeah, and that is what I personally think as well. I'm really sorry, but that is what I think as well. First of all, you are the developer of another realm here, and then you want to infiltrate without saying anything about it. I don't buy that. And then, I asked him, I asked Forster. He was being paid beforehand, right? Like, for working on the project. And Forster says yes, with the annoyed emoji here. He was paid 50% of all profit this project makes. So, I should have asked again, because what does that exactly mean? Does that mean 50% what also Maelstrom gets, like the whole Whitemane project, or the Shadow Song project? I should have asked that. But still, you would get 50% of all profits. That could potentially be a lot of money, and then to fuck that up. Yeah, I don't know, man. That is really strange. Yeah, and then I'm really sorry, but I'm still find that funny. But yeah, at the moment, there we go. Foster says he was the main developer for it, yes, for the Shadow Song realm, and was also the one pushing to launch Deos, that is Project Deos, on the original launch that VincentADK wanted to delay. He's a good developer, but also frequently got stuck with issues. For example, he was the main developer for the launcher, which we ultimately had to cancel altogether, and after launch of Maelstrom focused on Maelstrom instead of classless. Yeah, that is also what they told us, That is why the launcher was discontinued. There were some issues, and then they wanted to focus on their main Cataclysm realm, And then, yeah, this is really strange. Same with Exec, from Project Deos. It's like Cerebral had an issue with Exec as well. It's like maybe the way to go would be to talk to Exec again. I'm not sure what, there was a lot of shit that happened there as well, but maybe an avenue to go to, maybe you could talk there. Give me a second, I need to put on some music here. There we go. Yeah, it's really a shame. If you guys have some ideas, maybe you know something who knows a lot about classless design, But yeah, my point was pretty much that, that they gave us the information. They could have been silent about that, but they weren't, And of course, you can say this makes them look bad. I mean, it's shit that that's happened, but I'm all for openness and transparency, That is pretty much my point here. And yeah, I'm a little bit sad, since I really was looking forward to this realm. I mentioned that before. I have some streams about Shadow Song. That was really, really early. When they launched the alpha, pretty much, you know. And here, you know, pause chimp. Maybe? Maybe? Please? Let me change the scene here again. Oh, server update. And guys, before I went over the drama, I went also about the Maelstrom changes. For example, you know, there were some issues with the auction house before, and they changed that, you know. Now it's really smooth, and I think they completely have rewritten that, so that is really cool. 2 minutes. Alright, well then let me change the scene here again. Sorry. I didn't pay enough attention there. Thunderfuck says, they have nothing to lose by being open with it. Exactly. And honestly, I'm surprised if Shadowsong actually ever launches. Yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, that is really bad. Again, I know there was a lot of bad blood with Project Deus as well. But maybe having a talk with Zach would be a way to go. I mean, even if it's still to just, you know, get that stuff out the system. Like the problems they had together, you know. That's something maybe worth doing, but I don't know. I'm literally an outsider here. I don't have any more information than that. I reached out to Forster and said that, you know, I think that he did the right thing, you know, telling us. And if he wants to talk about it, he is always welcome to. That's pretty much my point there. Yeah. I went over this before. Bastion and Twilight and Blackwing Descent will launch today, you know. I'm not sure what... Realm Time. I for some reason, I always read that as real time. It's like, huh? What is the real time? No, it's the Realm Time. But yeah, that is pretty much the point. What I wanted to make is just look at this. You don't have this in many projects where they go over stuff like this, or where they tell you, hey, we had a crash, we are investigating, we fixed this. Personally, I would like to know what the issue was, but maybe from a PR point of view, maybe better to not tell. I'm not sure. I'm all for transparency and openness. And Sylar is the lead of the QA team. I'm really glad for him. And they were testing, the Blackwing Descent and Bastion of Twilight. And there was something about the auction house I wanted. There was a lot of issues with the auction house. I wanted to show you this. Give me a second. Yeah. Auction house has been rewritten. There was pretty laggy with the auction house if you use that, But now if you use that, it's smooth. No issues, pretty much. And that is the point. They are working on stuff, They are working on stuff. They are telling us what's up. I mean, look. Am I with these emotes? And I find it's a shame. The reputation, if this is not my Sorry, I got distracted. You know, let me focus again. Let me get something to drink here. Just saw Booba and was distracted. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, this is not my opinion. This is just something I often hear from other people. You know, I have my ears on the ground, and I hear people talking about Whitemane, and it's often not good, you know? And I find that it is really important to talk a little bit, maybe more to us, to the community. Maybe, you know, what was always popular, this is just an example. On Everlook, we had these Q&As. They did these Q&As where they pretty much, you know, went just into voice chat. They had also a channel where people could also post questions, and then they would just go over that and, you know, just generally sometimes talk about how things are going. I don't know if they are still doing that. I also did this quite often with Wall, when he still was the lead developer there. But I find that especially after things like this, you know, after things like this, it's really important for your project as a whole to make something like this, you know. Just, you know, you have maybe you have a voice chat where people can just join. They can't talk. I think it's an event or something like this, but you can make this. It's fairly easy. And then you just talk, you know, you just talk, just go over a few things, maybe some issues you have encountered, you have fixed, go over some stuff, because every time there are questions in the air and you're not clear, or you, for whatever reason, you can't give 100% answer, people will fill in the blanks, you know. And often that's not good, and it's also often not true. And that's my point pretty much. I would love if there would be maybe a little bit more communication, you know, like come into voice chat and then go over some things, you know. I know they are really busy. I understand this, you know. It's just something I personally would like to see. I mean, I can help as, you know, as content creator, I can help with that as well, but I can't do much more than to reach out. And I reached out quite numerous times now, you know, and it's just sad to me, you know. And you can also do this with someone else, no big. It's just my point is just, you know, more communication in that regard, to clear up your name, you know, or to at least try it. Let me have a look if I can log back into the game here. Give me a second. Because I find that it's a shame, you know, people see this and then they make up their own mind, which is understandable, but, you know, you could explain a little bit more there. Other than that, I think they are doing a really, really good job so far with that, you know. I really mean that. Let me change the scene here again. Also, let me have a look what the server time is. It's the same, maybe. Whee! And yeah, it's really sad for people that were looking forward to Shadowsong, you know. Hey Martin, how are you doing, man? How are you, man? Yeah, sorry. Again, this wasn't to put them on blast, you know. This was to showcase I like this, but you know, I'm concerned about the reputation. TLDR pretty much. I'm doing okay. You know, if you want to talk, just let me know, man. Fellow musicians. That's cute, actually. I like that. I'm a bit sick, that is all. I think something is in the air at the moment. Same, man. Same. Still not really recovered. Oh. Again? Whee! No. Go away. Hey gamer, how are you doing, man? Woo! Uh-oh. I mean, it's good that I'm doing that as rogue. Whee! I think this is a bug. I need to report that. Oh, what the hell? Stop doing that. Now I can fly. I see, because it did it at the second time. Oh no, it's fixed. Woo! Nice. Before, when I went into the tornado, I couldn't fly afterwards. I don't know. Maybe this was just an issue on my end, you know. You never know. Martin says, all of a sudden some cold as wind came here. It feels like you are going through a hail, but there is no snow and the sun is shining bright. Ooh. My chat is bugging out, I think. I was like, huh? 2 times? What? Let's have a look at the population. We had the server restart, so it's a little bit... But still, you know, we had the server restart. It's almost at 2k again. Yeah, it seems we are experiencing some cataclysm. Yeah, could be, man. Yeah, we had this as well. It was really, really cold Sunday, and it even snowed. Was snowing, you know. Snowed. What the hell? Is that even a word? Martin says, no need to applaud me. People, I come up with such jokes quite often. Give me a second, I need to make sure everything is working here. Yeah. Gamer says, doing well, just grinding some RGs. Oh yeah, always a lot of fun. You know, I hit level 60 with my rogue, and then I decided, you know, to actually leveling up my profession so I can boost myself to 80. So, you know, you get an profession boost then as well. If you are at profession level 300 pretty much. Martin says, I burnt out on TPC so fast. Why is that? What happened? What? Martin. I think you are a fresh enjoyer at heart. Interesting. Potion of Strength. Never knew that they are using potions and elixirs. That's cool. Yeah, never been says no way. Martin says, no, I'm gotta wait for Warmane Frostmourne. Why not play some more Whitemane, Martin? You know, Maelstrom. Oh, these crits. Well, playing around 9 hours a day, oof, straight 3 or 4 days isn't quite healthy to keep my mind invested in TPC. What level are you, man? Are you rated already, you know? Already killed Kel'Thas and Illidan. Now, I was also thinking today of streaming some TBC, but I wanted, you know, since I did so much TBC stuff, I wanted to go back to Maelstrom, and then, you know, talk about the recent stuff, you know, the news, the drama things there. Whee! As much as it hurts me to say. My brain is just, oh god, why I'm doing this to myself. Yeah, I mean, maybe play less. You know, play less. Never been says, I don't know about Maelstrom. I really liked it, but no, I don't. Why is that? Why is that? Did I, shouldn't I, maybe I shouldn't have talked about it then, because maybe I didn't get the point across there. What happened there? Pretty much never been. Let me know. Already happened, Siler. Hey, how are you doing, man? Are you doing better now? By the way, I know you're a little bit ill as well. Siler, we are all ill. Martin is ill as well. I am ill. You are ill. Martin says the evidence too strong. It seems I'm a fresh addict. Yeah. You're naughty boy, Martin. Sorry guys, I need help. I thought I can stop it, but it's more powerful than I am. I mean, you're young, you know. still, maybe, you know, come back to Maelstrom. You know, you like Cataclysm, man. Play some Maelstrom, man. Do some BGs. Fuck up some noobs, you know. The good stuff. But Silas says, I'm still feeling trash, but a bit better. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. What's up, Elodia? Any new drama? I mean, Silas also here. I talked about this before a little bit. Just about the Shadow Song drama. You know, the unfortunate events with Shadow Song and Cerebral, the developer, the main developer from Shadow Song. And my point wasn't to put that on blast. No, my point was to pretty much showcase, first of all, that I really appreciate, you know, Forster, the Whitemane team, being so open about that. Because this not a lot of projects do that. And the other thing is, I'm a little bit concerned. First of all, I'm concerned about Shadow Song, because I was looking forward to Classless. That's unfortunate. Maybe, I know there was also a lot of stuff happening with Zack and Deos. Maybe still wait, you know, maybe still worth talking to Zack, maybe, I don't know. And the other thing I'm concerned is the reputation about Project Whitemane. That is a bit, I'm really concerned about that, because this is not my opinion. As I said, I really admire this, that you, you know, that you guys told us what happened there. You know, I wouldn't stream if I wouldn't admire that. But I have my ears on the ground, and I hear how people are talking about Project Whitemane, and I think it would be wise to you know, to address that at some point. You know, like I had a comparison there. At some point on Everlook, they had Q&As and stuff like that. They had also a Q&A channel where people could post their questions, and they would go over that. They would basically make, you know, they had a voice channel in their Discord, and then they would join there, and then they everyone could join. People would also be sometimes invited on the stage to ask questions, and people loved that, you know. And my point with that is pretty much maybe worth, you know, addressing some of the stuff, and maybe showing a little bit more screenshots and something like that, especially with the recent events there, you know, because I'm really concerned about that. That's pretty much my point there. We were on the path to 200k. We are on the path to 200k. I see. Because Martin asked about the crypto stuff. Hello, dear. Never been says, I just don't have fun. Maybe it's the expansion. I don't know. Server is fine, but I don't enjoy it. Maybe also PvP thing. Man, that is completely fine. Never been. Same. I had the same. I wasn't really big on Cataclysm, but it is growing on me. I like just the PvP stuff, you know. What I do is just picking out the stuff that I like, but if it's not for you, that is completely understandable. And, you know, don't feel bad about it. You gave it a try, and that is fair enough, pretty much. Martin says, you already earn more than people earn in half their lifetime. Good shit, man. I truly am a helpless case. I don't even study my dealers. I just play on their products. The kata PvE is also great. Yeah, I heard that, but I'm not really big into PvE, you know. I like doing professions, you know, grinding some stuff. I like to do RP as well. But I'm not really big into raiding. I like doing PvP though, Battlegrounds. I like that. Not big on Arena either, but maybe at some point I will give that a try. And I don't mind if I don't have the best equipment, you know. I really don't mind that. But yeah, I'm not sure. Did you hear that? What I said there, Siler? If you are still here, I know you are sick. If you don't worry about it, pretty much. I'm just a little bit concerned. That's all. You know, I reached out to Forster as well. You know, if at some point you guys wanna talk more in depth about stuff like that, I'm open for that, you know, pretty much. Martin says, why do you tell me to fuck up some noobs? They are my kind. We are the same race, the same boat. Neverwin says, I really enjoy Neverwing. I love TBC. More power to you, man. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Martin says, I'm a big RP guy. I killed all the PvP guys in the Maelstrom PTR with RP. Yeah, and then you got morphed into hideous creatures. Let me sell some stuff here and then I will gather some more light leather and stuff like that, you know. Oh no. If I see these night crawlers, I want to start fishing. No. Don't tempt me. Ah, I see. All good, Sailor. I just, you know, wanted to make sure. Yeah, definitely a Forster question. I've been knee-deep in QA that all the issues are now news to me. Oh. Yeah, I understand that. I mean... it's unfortunate, you know. Let's not kid ourselves here, but... You know, shit happens pretty much. Yeah, I told that Forster as well, but he's also really, really busy. That's, you know, I understand that, of course. It's like you all have a lot to do, and hey, no biggie. It's just a bit unfortunate, you know, if I see this and it concerns me and I want to help out there and I see some issues there, you know, with the communication, and, you know, I reach out and then I'm getting said, nothing, or we don't have much time, or I'm busy. I mean, I understand this is no biggie. It's just unfortunate, you know. And, you know, I'm sitting then there and I'm asking myself is, what could I do about this? You know, what could I do about that? And don't worry, man. I kinda missed the whole morphing stuff. I don't know. Martin, you just have to tell Esmeralda or someone, or Hickey maybe, and then, you know, you will get morphed into hideous creatures. But that was really funny, I have to say that. Yeah, again, this is just... Maybe I'm reading too much into that as well, you know. I'm just having my ears on the ground and I see how people are talking, you know. And, you know, sometimes some of these people are idiots. Yeah, fair enough. But I think it's still worth addressing that, you know. And then maybe not in a written form, maybe just in voice chat, you know. Because this is good, you know, this is really good, and I really like this, I adore this, the openness, no issues there, really no issues. The thing is just, when people hear your voice, that is a little bit, that hits a little bit differently, you know. But again, maybe I'm just thinking too much about that, you know. Let me catch up. Huh? Vincent, why are you doing this to the poor pigs? I need their skin, you know. I want to level up my professions. I need this. You know, since my rogue is level 60, decked her out pretty well. Some PvP stuff, you know. Yeah, Silas says 100% believe me, we are all disappointed. I say, yeah, I'm really sorry that happened to you. I really mean that. It is. I mean, I laughed, you know, because it's so ridiculous, but at the end of the day, you know, I understand that. It's a betrayal, you know. Martin says, I still don't know what happened. Yeah, you came in a little bit late. Pretty much, Martin, Forster made a post that Cerebral, sorry for the pronunciation, that was developer, the main developer for Shadow Song, that was the classless Cataclysm realm, that he pretty much sold gold accounts and stuff like that, you know? There's a whole post about that in the Whitemane Discord. And I waited, you know, I wanted to talk about this a little bit sooner, but I wanted to wait a little bit, you know. You know, that the dust is a little bit settled there. Hey Mus, how are you doing? I don't know what that means. Give me a second. Silas says, Whitemane has had a terrible rep since the Wrath of the Lich King realm. Yeah. So when all of us tried our best to make it better, then an admin goes and does what Cerebral does. It's disgusting, yeah. It is. I'm really sorry for you guys. You know, I wasn't even thinking about that pretty much. I was like, because, you know, I made a little bit of fun about the whole situation. Not like disrespectful, like just how dumb that is, you know. It's like, why, dude? You get 50% of all profit. why even do this? And then I'm sorry if I crack up again a little bit. I can't, how should I take it otherwise, It's like, why the fuck would a main developer go, investigate the stuff? It's like, dude, you have other bigger problems to worry about than that. It's like, come on, man. Please. And then when Forster made the post with, shown how many gold sellers were banned by zero, and then, his profile picture, I'm sorry, this oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it feels like a massive slap. I mean, it is. And that is what I mean with the Wrath of the Lich King realm as well. I mean, we went over this a little bit on the Q&A we did together, but that is also my point. I have my ears on the ground, and I hear how people are talking, and I think at some point you guys really need to make another, maybe address all these things, and then maybe in a voice chat, and then maybe even where people also could ask questions or something like this. I mean, this, of course, how people are, this won't really go away, but at least a lot of people know then what really went down, and when questions come up, they can also have a word in that, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit ill. Martin says, well, this sounds sad, but it's, in all honesty, I never cared about the classes realm. Yeah, I mean, Martin, this hits also the progression realm, That is unfortunate. And, for them, there was a team, and you have someone in your team doing this, it really feels shit. Yeah, I wanna hear the funny part as well. Cerebral would have been paid way more from Shadowsong than he would ever have earned from gold selling. Yeah, exactly, the 50% from all profits, right? He earned what, $200? I mean, yeah. It really feels strange, It's like, why would you do that? And then why as developer? I really don't understand that. Hey Stark, how you doing, man? Stark says he would have made 2k per month. Yeah. I don't know how much he would have made, but I think a lot of money as well, yeah. Let me change the music here. There we go. That stressed me out a little bit, so I needed to change the music there. Stark says, Whitemane admins give coins to players without playing. XD. What do you mean by that? What? Where are my coins? I don't have any coins. I want coins now. This is, I'm smashing the table. Where are my coins? No, all good. Don't worry. Hey, Phipps. How are you doing, man? Phipps is also sick, We are all sick. What the hell is going on? Whole chat is sick. What the hell? Yeah. Martin says, where do you guys print that money? Those seem like quite the paychecks from the free-to-play WoW server. I mean, the cash shop, Cash shop. Cash shop makes good money. And then I think also Gaga Emma also paid, his developers. So that is the thing that I really don't understand. If you didn't get paid, I mean, maybe you were, had some bad feelings there, but you get paid, and I don't know. It's really, I don't understand that. Maybe I'm missing something there, but yeah, that. And then again, why has a developer to do these things? It's like, wouldn't be another person better there, you know? Maybe had more time than to do that? Yeah, I don't buy that. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm open to hear the other side as well. I really mean that. And I wouldn't, you know, I'm not nasty to them then, but, or in general, I'm all over the place still, sorry guys. But yeah, I'm open to that, but it seems ridiculous in my opinion. And again, I'm not, I don't completely know what happened with Zach. I know with Project Deos, project lead, but maybe worth talking to him again. If you know, maybe I'm not sure. Of course, just a suggestion, pretty much. Finally, another bag. Yes, please. Yes, please. I started with 2 bags, by the way. Sorry if this question came out as offensive. No, I'm genuinely curious about how people in the private server scene earn money without selling gold or boosts. You can, I mean, if we talk about legit, you can have crowdfunding, for example. You can have crowdfunding, or you have someone that just pays their stuff, pretty much. You can have a project lead that has a good job, you know, and pays their stuff, for example. You can have crowdfunding. You can have a cash shop as crowdfunding as well. You know, since Project Whitemane Maelstrom has a cash shop. Shadowsong would have had a cash shop then as well, from my knowledge point, you know. That is the way you can make money. I would need to read up on that. I heard some things, you know, I talked with Crocker a little bit. He told me a little bit about that stuff as well. So you can pretty much, if you go the iffy road, let's call it that, you could get bribes from gold selling sites. For example, you ban the competition. And there are even more things, you know, and then you can also sell unbans. You know, you could just ban people and then sell unbans, for example. There's much more, and unfortunately, doing these methods, there's a lot of money in that, you know, unfortunately. I received 600 coins by just talking to admins. You know, Stark, I'm a huge fan of yours. maybe you can be my sugar daddy. I mean, I would imagine, Stark, that you help a lot, you know. Maybe some bug reports and stuff like that. I would imagine that, right? Or maybe you just need to flirt with admins, you know? You never know. Let me catch up with you guys. Fib says, yo, Martin, was good, thanks. How are you doing, guys? Yeah, got throat pain still. Had fever for days. Oh, caught it during the trip. Yeah, I'm really sorry, man. Get well soon, man. Yeah, Martin says we're all sick as literally, yeah. Pretty much. Fib says Gachibas, yeah. Oh, got filtered. What did you say? We recorded from ourselves here, right? On our trip, you know? How many years have I played this game? Cataclysm? Not really. I'm still a noob, by the way. I started with vanilla. I'm from Germany. Vanilla launched in 2005 in Germany. I played there. I was still pretty young there. I had some breaks, but to middle to end of vanilla, it started to click for me. Had a nice guild then, an AP guild, was an AP server on the German realm called die Silberne Hand. The Silver Hand, pretty much. Just some casual raids like Zul Group. Let me think. Yeah, a lot of dungeons with my guild. We had. Actually, that was really fun. My guild leader was one of the few that actually cleared original Naxxramas, vanilla Naxxramas. He had full tier 3 gear. Then, my first level 60 character was a human rogue. My second one was a Tauren warrior. Then a mage during TBC. I loved Karazhan. I really, really loved Karazhan. Draenei mage. Wrath of the Lich King. I did Naxxramas, and I didn't like the Proving Grounds. I didn't really raid them anymore. I just did PvP battlegrounds, and I liked the DK, but that was pretty much it. And then it was really just on and off, like playing for a few months, Cataclysm, just leveling, and then it wasn't really for me at the time. Then I started. I can't even tell you what my first private server was. Something with fire. That was a really, really old TBC realm. I don't know what that was. I played there a little bit. I played then pretty much each expansion a little bit, like Mists of Pandaria a little bit. I didn't like it. Didn't like the pandas. Stopped then. Warlords of Draenor. I liked the leveling experience, but the rest I didn't like. I stopped then again. Even the class design. I didn't really like the class design after Wrath of the Lich King, pretty much. Then Warlords of Draenor, Battle for Azeroth I played a little bit. Then, what was the other one? Shadowlands, I didn't play that. I think the whole... how's it called? The lore is stupid. I don't like that. And then, they made Bulva into this bitch, this cuck. I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. And, Sylvanas, just it's so strange with Sylvanas. They had a really good character arc, and then they ruined it. And I really don't like that. And Dragonflight, I didn't really play Dragonflight. I logged in. I got this gifted via, from a friend of mine for Christmas. And then I made a machinima about that. And that was pretty much it from playing so far. I don't know how much time that would be combined. Not sure, maybe a few years at max, My favorite one is still vanilla. I like TBC as well. I like certain aspects of Wrath of the Lich King. Cataclysm is growing on me. I'm still not a fan that they destroyed the old world. But I like the battlegrounds. I like battlegrounds. And I'm currently just grinding some stuff to get my professions up. And I need to go back again. Give me a second. Fib says it's 2023. Sugar, non-gender specific parent. Oh, Jesus Christ. Never been says. Alright, time to prepare dinner. Or as you said in Ramadan, breakfast. Might be back later if you still stream. Hey, enjoy, man. Fib says, is that another way of private server monetization is selling? Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't even know what to say about that. Yeah, I don't know. I had some weirdos in my Discord. You know me. I really don't like to ban people, but this stuff they posted, Jesus Christ, was really bad. Yeah, monetization. Ass. My first max level character was an enhancement shaman on Frostmourne Warmane. Vinny, can I send you a track to play? It's from a game? Yeah, sure, go ahead, man. A very special game to, I might say, my second addiction after Fresh. Okay. Sure, man. Just post that in the music channel if you want to. I will pick that up. But yeah, I can't put my finger on that how long I'm playing this game pretty much. I had a lot of breaks. Like a lot of breaks. Yeah. Really not sure. I played a lot of other MMOs as well. I played Warhammer Online. I really loved that. I really, really liked the PvP there. They had to ruin it later on with the how was that system called? Where you needed to get a full set of armor, then you would get more stronger on your character. You know, I really didn't like that. And then every time you would get another armor tier, you would every characters of yours would get stronger, and I didn't like that. It also ruined PvP a little bit in my opinion. But what I also played was Dark Age of Camelot. That was also a lot of fun. Doing just RVR, you know. Just conquering some keeps was really nice. Played that mainly on Utgard though. That was a private server. I'm not sure if this is still around. Could be. Then let me think. I played a lot of Guild Wars 1. I loved Guild Wars 1. Really, really cool. Unfortunately, I lost my account. I forgot my login data, and I never, have written that down. So that was really a shame. I had a lot of hours in there. Also, PvP in Guild Wars, Guild vs Guild, was also a lot of fun. And the battlegrounds and that stuff. Played Guild Wars 2 as well. Still have to, enjoy the new expansion. I don't have that one, but I enjoyed. Even Heart of Thrones grow on me, even that. But what was the other one? With the mounts, that was a really, really good one. I want to say Heart of Fire, but something with fire, I'm sorry. But they also released a new one. I didn't play that one though. What else? Ragnarok Online. played a lot of Ragnarok Online on EU, on the server that actually was closed and the official one, and then I just played Ragnarok Online private servers pretty much because they were better than the original one. And they weren't so predatory with their monetization. You know, Gravity had their source code stolen, you know. That's why the private servers were even better than the original ones. A whole mess. I wanted to play Tabula Rasa. I still have the box, but I missed out on that, unfortunately. Never activated my account there. Hadn't really much time there. I was doing my apprenticeship pretty much. What else? Arc-Age. I played a lot of Arc-Age as well, also on private servers as well. Both, you know, official and private server. Lost Ark, I played also a lot of Lost Ark. Also did some guides on that. The Guild Wars content and the Lost Ark content is all on my channel as well. Oh Jesus, there are so many MMOs that I played. Also some other anime and MMOs like Rose Online and stuff like that. I also played that. Cabal Online, I played that as well. Not long though. Not long though. Same with Rose Online. Just a few weeks pretty much. Fiesta Online I played at some point, also a few weeks. Granda Espada, that was actually pretty cool. I played that as well, and I think at this point I should list what I didn't play. So let's stop there. You know, it would be maybe faster. Yeah, I hope this doesn't bore you, you know. Really liked Ragnarok Online, Warhammer and Guild Wars. Really, really liked that. Also, the community in Guild Wars is also really, really nice. It just, at some point, was just done with the stuff I wanted to do, you know. Guild Wars 2 is really, really casual friendly. Path of Fire, thanks man. Thanks Martin, exactly, Path of Fire. I need to drink something, give me a second. Of course it's Borderlands 2, Martin. That is the song Martin wanted. Why do you mute yourself while drinking water? Because I hate when I watch a stream and the streamer is giving me basically a blowjob through the microphone. I despise that. And so I don't want to do the same to you guys, you know. If I do some strange mouth sounds or something like this, I will mute myself. Same with blowing my nose. Or eating sounds, I hate that. So it's like, bro, mute yourself, you know? It's like so disgusting. That's the reason. Same with burping, I mute myself then as well. It's pretty much the logic that I don't want to hear. I am not forcing onto others, you know. I know the saying goes differently, but yeah, I think you get my point. bigger bags. Too late, I'm used to sending them to you in private. No problem, man. You have to try Borderlands 2 sometimes, dude. I'm telling you. I played that. I played that with my wife. Wasn't really for me, though. I need to fly back, and then I think I will use some of the leather here, so we have some more backspace, you know. Yeah, the new one is End of Dragons. Yeah, exactly. The Kanta region, I'm not sure, but you can get a nice riding turtle and stuff like that. And fishing, they added fishing. I love fishing in games. Don't ask me why, but I love that. Legion. I played a lot of Legion. You know why? First of all, I like the idea with the artifact weapons, but mainly because I had an artifact fishing pole and I fished. The main reason. It's not as if it's gonna make random ASMR. You don't like first-person shooters? Not really. Not really. I played a lot of CS Counter-Strike 1.6 back in the day. I really loved it, especially with mods. There were this or this mode, I don't know how it was called back in the day. This was a mode where this was actually from Warcraft, where you could play the hero classes from Warcraft 3, like for example the Blood Mage, you know, and Archmage and stuff like that, and you had abilities that was really, really fun. I don't know how that was called, but that was really amazing. I really loved that. I'm also not good in shooters. I would also explain why. I played Destiny. I had some fun with Destiny though, so that was actually not that bad. I played a lot of PvP there. Yeah, but in general, I'm not a huge fan of. At least maybe, yeah. On shooters, I'm really not a huge fan. I like Doom. There's maybe some other one I also played, but of course, what I loved was GoldenEye and You Die Another Day or something like that for the N64. You know, just playing against your friends. That was a lot of fun. I love that. Alright, let's do some bandages here. I think it's smarter to actually sell those on the auction house. I think you get a lot of money there at the moment, but let's just go ahead, you know. Borderlands doesn't need you to be good with shooters. I know. It didn't really click. I actually like the first Borderlands more than the second one. Sorry. It's framing than shooting. If you liked and you are good at shooting. The first time I played Borderlands 2, I also didn't like it much, but I saw all the fun stuff, so you can do. Yeah, I mean, I understand, but I gave it a good shot, you know. I also finished the first one, I like that more than the second one. The first Borderlands, you know. Ah, of course, I liked Half-Life. Half-Life 1 mainly. Wasn't really a huge fan of Half-Life 2, but Half-Life 1 I loved. Yeah, I'm strange in that, you know. You do prefer older things, yeah. It truly is that, yeah, pretty much. You know, yeah, I don't know why that is. Maybe because I'm older and that is how things go then, you know. But I always liked older stuff. Even when I was younger, I liked even the old Pong console, you know. The thousands of Pong console, like Palladium or what's called, you know. My father had that one. I played that. Was a bitch to hook up to a modern or more modern television star.
Need something? Hey there. See you around.
Nice set. Vincent, the arch nemesis of all secrets. Ah, that's not entirely true. It really also depends on the genre. For example, I also like remakes from the Resident Evil 4 remake. I think I personally believe it's really, really good. I like that. You know. Also the remake from Resident Evil 2. I didn't like what they did with 3. It's, you know, it's not bad, but they could have done more, and I'm just a little bit disappointed about 3. Because Resident Evil 3, the OG one, is one of my favorite Resident Evil games. Was a bit disappointed there, you know. Think let's fly back to Stormwind for a second. I will do some ladder working and first aid, you know. Let's have a look. Scanning at 102. Oh, fair enough. Can't wait for the Resident Evil community to make not safe for work mods after the first month. The remasters are... What? That never happened, Martin. There are some good mods out there. I can't even argue with that, it's just true. Damn, I was thinking about Elder Scrolls. I mean, I had a lot of fun with Skyrim, for example. With Oblivion as well, but Oblivion and Skyrim mainly with mods. And for the game, I really loved Morrowind, you know? Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind. And Daggerfall. I didn't like the first one, but Daggerfall, this was the second one I really, really liked. Same. When I said not safe for work mods, I instantly thought of Skyrim. Yeah, I mean... I heard Skyrim had such mods. Yeah. You know. But personally, I never modded the game. True. Who would do something like that? That's just nasty, you know? Damn, that hairstyle. Holy shit. What he's doing? Get a room. What the hell? Like he... like really getting into that. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Oh, global message by Emma. Bastion of Twilight and Blackwing Descent are open. Good luck. Nice. There you go. 8 p.m. Yeah. Martin, yep. You always need to make sure that, you know, that skeleton is properly applied there. Let's have a look. There we go. Almost 3k. That's really cool. Twilight Highlands. Bastion. There we go. There's someone is in there. Let me have a quick look here. Bastion of Twilight. Throne of the Tides. Interesting, nice. Martin says we went down the same path, yeah, pretty much. Did you know that you can mod cracked Skyrim? I personally didn't. Yeah, it runs better than the current running one. They implemented the Bethesda Club, and it would break your mods pretty much because it would update and stuff like that. Oh shit. Let's stop wasting. Oh no, I wasted so much. It's fine. Oh god. Should have paid more attention there.
Have a good one.
Let's have a look. No, let's get some swords. Let me close that. But yeah, it would break your modded Skyrim pretty much, and then people were getting sick and tired of that, and they would crack that. Oh! Give me those gloves, please.
Farewell.
Did you know that there are a lot of good modding tutorials on YouTube? Yeah. Zarek Sakharon, for example, has done a lot of these tutorials as well. Watched him quite a lot. Oh, inventory as well. Is full. Full. I have so much shit in my bags that is. That's the issue here. Let me sell some stuff. There we go. Is there a game that you are currently looking forward to? I was gonna say you can't, you just buy the ladder, but you don't seem to be swimming in gold. Yeah, I don't have much. I didn't really play much off stream, you know. Well, that's not true. I played quite some time off stream, but BGs, you know, just battlegrounds. And you can't really make money with those. At least not that I know of. So if you know something there, let me know. I guess I'm looking forward to Warmane Frostmourne, or waiting for the next time I launch Borderlands 2. I'm looking forward to the new Elden Ring DLC, you know. I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, like new games, not really at the moment. Doesn't also help that I, you know, have the feeling that I need to learn everything. Counterproductive, but that's how I am, you know. Well, let's do some more gloves then. You know, I want to get this on 300 so I can use the level 80 boost and then get my professions also boosted to the higher level then. Because with my first character I fucked that up because I was too curious what happens when you open that box. I thought maybe you can see some items in there, but nah, you just get instantly, you know, boosted to level 80. Was on my Goblin Hunter. Medium level with 100. Ah, that's fair enough. We should get that in theory, maybe. Maybe we go a little bit higher here. 9 points. Let me have a look here. Let's go just with the yellow one then. Maybe 92, 93. Maybe we are getting lucky here. Well, not like that. Also, you mentioned you played Arc-Age. Is it any good? I googled it after you said it, and I don't know what to think of it. It was pretty good, yeah. But yeah, it's more about grinding a lot, and then you know you can have your own house, and it's a lot of the economy. If you want to make a lot of gold, is also surrounded by your house. And if you start now, then you can't really get a plot, and it's a whole mess. And the gaming company or the publisher that is behind Arc-Age at the moment is Gamigo. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Not worth your time, man. If you ever want to give that a try, maybe have a look on a private server. Gamigo is literally cancer. Sorry, but that's how I think about them. Gamigo destroyed so many games. Don't bother. Had a lot of good PvP though in the beginning. They needed to destroy that with. Let's just not get into that. Fuck that. I have a friend that is really big into Arc-Age still.
Safe travels.
But again, it's Gamigo. It's I can't recommend that. Like, really not. I'm gonna play some BDO while waiting for Frostman. Fair enough, I played a lot of BDO as well. Dark Knight. And other classes. You need to have a lot of classes to a certain level, so you can have more maximum energy and stuff like that, you know, for your nodes as well. I had a huge ship though. Back then it was actually something you had to work hard for. was cool though, you know, to sail around. It was really, really cool. And then, you know, with some guildies you killed these huge sea creatures. Was really nice. And the PvP was also pretty cool. Played it for a long time, was a long time ago. I'm just so used to the questing of WoW, and any other form of leveling is weird and bad for me. I mean, I'm used to Ragnarok Online, you know? So I'm used to grinding a lot. I don't really mind. But I can see that it's getting an issue, you know, or being an issue. Let's have a quick look in the auction house, you know. Maybe I can sell the stack here of Mage Weave Glove. Maybe we will get some... Why are they floating? What the hell? Lincoln? Oh, I forgot it why Border plays something online for fic characters. For only fic characters. I just play my Borderlands 2, at least it keeps me interested. Fair enough. I mean, that is also a huge selling point of BDO, you know? That's good money. Let's have a look how much a bag would cost. Container. Alright, let's do some professions. And let's put some stuff in the bank as well. BDO's combat is pretty cool. Depends also on the class you're playing. But it also gets old fairly quick. At least it was for me, because you're just doing the same shit over and over again. It was even too much for me. But BDO had some really cool features also with housing. You can have a lot of fun with housing. You can breed horses. You can participate on races and stuff like that. What bothered me about Black Desert Online, I'm not sure how it is at the moment, but they had not enough group content, you know. Was pretty much a solo player MMORPG. Now you can breed horses. You filthy. You filthy. You know, get bonks. No, but you could get Pegasus and Hell Horse and things like that. I think we also can move on to the next area. Duskwood, I think. Maybe it's still too early, I'm not sure though. Oh no, it should be fine, right? For the medium ladder? So many herbs here. No, go away. Why are there 3 here? What the hell? 3 tornadoes? Whee! Maybe I can hit the other one. Nah. Okay, I get it. I can't do it. All good. Ah, maybe still. Ah, maybe like that. Yeah, we should get this one. Ah, almost flawlessly. Oh, Jesus Christ. What? Huh? The tornado bounced off the other tornado. Fair enough. That's how it works. So, if ever 2 tornadoes meet in real life, you know what happens. They are like, why they are all there? I think they either cancel out or make a bigger one. Yeah, I'm not even... I mean, it was just a joke, you know. I don't even think that works like that, you know. There would be just one, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe there is an area where multiple tornadoes meet. I'm not sure. Just looked funny here, you know. Ah, now I can't fly anymore. Before it worked. That's strange. Whee! Oh, now it works again. What? What? What is going on? No, I can't fly. How that looks. Just tornado bones. Yep. Just normal, you know. What level did you get on a Neverwing, by the way, Martin? It's a speedrunning strut from what I've heard. Yeah, bouncing, you know, from objects. True. Out of bounds. Oh, 120 skinning. I see. That is too early. Interesting. Maybe we go to Lakeshire then, Redwich Mountain, you know? Yeah, let's just do that. Pretty much. Should be fine there. Oh. Never have seen this. I mean, this is a new quest from Cataclysm. Morbidius, the Tomb Guardian. Interesting. But I think, since I'm still also ill, you know, need to chill a little bit. I would say I will call it here. Guys, thank you very much for coming. If you're wondering where the news bit is, this is earlier on in this live stream, if you are interested. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please make sure to like the stream. If you're interested, you can also join my Discord, joining my community. You know, I also keep you guys up to date what I'm up to, when I upload things, when I go live, pretty much. Yeah, but other than that, I really appreciate you guys being here. Thanks. Have a nice day and stay safe out there. Bye bye. See you later, Martin, and thanks for coming by. You two never been? Take care, guys, and get well soon.